Hey y'all, we're gonna be watching another Brandon Herrera video today, so.
Review. What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers, and welcome back to another episode of Gun Meme Review, where you send in your gun memes and I review them. I hope you're having a great start to the new year. I hope you're crushing all the goals you set out for yourself, your New Year's resolutions, and even if you're not, well, hey, we've got some gun memes to cheer you up. In between the last Gun Meme Review and now, we had Christmas, so hopefully you guys didn't castle doctrine Santa Claus. Watch those claymores in the tree. Listen, Santa, it's nothing personal. You just can never be too sure. Speaking of feds, somebody learned a valuable lesson about fed posting on Twitter. If the IRS knocks at my door, I'm answering with this bitch on. That is what the enlightened folk call an S-fest. S, of course, standing for S-tier, as in this is an S-tier meme. You know who doesn't agree with that? The FBI. The same user tweets, "This shit does not look good on paper." I will admit, any meme that I would probably think is funny is a lot less so with an FBI business card tucked under it. Just goes to show that being edgy is all fun and games until the group chat gets leaked. Just like when the conversations between me and Donut Operator get leaked, I'm leaving the fucking country. We're going to Monaco. Monaco now, okay? Monaco, right. And after a decade of waiting, Avatar 2 finally came out. There's been some mixed opinions. Some people loved it, some people hated it. Let me know what you thought of the movie down in the comments, of course. But in my opinion, one of the best things that's come from this movie is this guy as a meme template. James Cameron, how far you fallen. The guy who gave us Terminator 2 now cries about toxic masculinity, gun violence, and gives us giant blue space marines. When did we deviate from the main timeline? Corporate needs.
So.
Terminator 2 now cries about toxic masculinity, gun violence, and
gun violence. Okay, so it says James Cameron says he cut footage including firearms. But he
gives us giant blue space marines.
Why? That just ruins the movie.
Deviate from the main timeline.
Like, I missed it from the original one where she's like, "You're not the only one with the gun, bitch." Why can't we have that?
And this picture. They're the same picture. All he needs is like the fat Obi-Wan Kenobi mustache from episode 2. He'll have it down. Oh, Steven Seagal.
It looks like a
the original Detroiter in Survival.
I can't really see
Was
it.
Seagal ever in the same... Did Seagal ever work with James Cameron?
A few moments later.
No, they appear to just have become cringe on their own. Turns body cam off. Yeah, he exudes the energy of an officer who knows the difference between his taser and his Glock, but is going to claim he didn't in court. Anyhow, what else was happening? Well, last Gun Meme Review was about us trading the WNBA superstar. I bet half of you already forgot her name. Traded the WNBA superstar for the Lord of War himself, Victor Bout. Since then, it's opened up some interesting avenues.
So, what pisses me off about this so fucking much, Adam Callahan said the same thing. A Marine that served our fucking country, that was in prison over there, is still in prison. As of right now, he is still in prison over in Russia. But she got bailed out for a Lord of War. She technically should still be there, and the Marines should be on U.S. soil. But no, Biden was like, "Oh, his retarded shit," and he was. Well, she broke the law there. She had pot on her. It's not legal in Russia. So she should serve her time there, and then come back. Okay, it pisses me off.
News for some back alley deals. When you told Victor Bout you'd do whatever it takes to get your hands on an MP7. Whoa. These are some serious allegations here. I'm not saying this happened, but what I might be saying is... Impossible. I have an MP7. What else happened? Oh, yeah, FN announced their...
I have an MP7.
new baby Scar. It's like the Scar 16, except small. Now I'll probably end up buying one because I'm kind of a Scar fanatic. However, it is a little odd to have that small of a package in 5.56. You know, usually the shorter barrel weapons like that take AR-15 magazines are usually, better off 300 Blackout. Ballistically, they just perform a lot better suppressed, whatever. But inexplicably, FN is only
so
doing
cute.
them in 5.56 for the initial launch, which I don't agree
It's
with.
so cute. I want it.
I know I'll still buy one. 9-inch 5.56. 9-inch 300 Blackout. I don't know how to make it any more clear than that. Speaking of SCAR memes, but suppressing my SCAR voids the warranty. That's why no one will remember your name. I need a suppressor on my SCAR 17. That's currently like my night vision pig gun. I love that SCAR 17 to death.
Oh, I need to
It
show you
was a
something.
little bad when we were doing some night vision hunting with Clean and Operator Drewski the other
That's a
night.
lot of
Some
blood. What
pigs,
do they
as
shoot?
one does in Texas. I opened up at about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning with the SCAR 17 unsuppressed. It's not kind to your neighbors. But now that I've referenced the gun wall
He
for...
opened up with three. Wait, what is his scar? It's like 300 Blackout or something. He opened up that. The neighbors would be sleeping 2 in the morning. They just hear, bah, bah, bah. They're like, oh, fucking God, World War III's happening.
Those of you who are curious, yeah, that's not a green screen. There's a reason it changes between episodes sometimes. You'd be surprised the amount of people who think that's actually a fucking green screen. But my gun collection is ever growing. As you can see, I've added a few more Lugers recently.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Luger, Navy Luger, Artillery Luger. I grow the collection because A,
He
I love
seems
it.
so happy about it
About as
too.
2A as it gets. But also because we have a bunch of stuff that I can't wait to show you guys. As you probably know already, if you're a subscriber of the channel, we do rage videos all the time. If you're not a
GP,
subscriber of the channel,
dinner plate.
man, what is wrong with you? What are you doing, man? If you're not a subscriber of the channel, you can fix that for free. It's one of the great things about YouTube. They don't charge you a damn dime for clicking on that red subscribe button. It's still red, right? Coming up in the future, we've got videos on the M60 machine gun, the P90, the Benelli M4, and hopefully coming up next, the British Sten submachine gun. These are all videos that we've had in the works
that'd
for
be
you guys
good.
for quite some time, so if
Okay,
you haven't subscribed
so
and
let me
hit that
find it.
notification bell already, please go ahead and do so.
Yes, someone
Because I am
called
not
it
planning to
in.
stop buying cool guns anytime soon. Treat yourself.
It's like a reward.
And of course, one of the new
It's like
emerging
a
places to do
reward.
that is at Gunspot. Gunspot, of course, being one of the sponsors of the channel that allowed us to use the Red Dawn crank, which is super cool. They're a great sponsor and a great place to find some of the dream guns that you might have been...
So, I'm not sure the DRH is based on the SCAR 17, but it's based off of a SCAR. That's my setup for Battle Royale. It's got a Marksman barrel, a Ranger foregrip, 38 round OTM mag, a sniper scope, and a monolithic suppressor on it for ultimate range. It's still full auto, but
For obvious reasons,
no, it's
with YouTube
38.
and all, we
It's
can't
30
link them in
round
the description
OTM
or
mag.
comment or anything, but we can tell you to go over to Gunspot. Check them out, great group of dudes, and we appreciate them sponsoring Gun Review.
Oh, speaking of, he said gun something, Gunspot. I was on Gun Broker in school. I said, my teacher, Miss Hauser, I love her to death. She's nice as hell. She's like, she don't have as many guns as me, but she has guns. Like, she's a proud gun owner. And I was like, she was like, get off your phone, owner. I was like, I'm doing something important. Let me find that important thing. Going through Gun Broker. Oh, you guys can't see shit. And then I was like, yeah, I don't worry. And then I went on my Chromebook, and this kid Louis behind me, he was like, my brother in Christ, this is school. You should not be on that. I was like, well, it's not that bad. And everyone started looking at me. I was like, oh, God, I better show Miss Hauser what I'm doing, or else it's going to sound like I'm doing something else. So I showed her, and she was like, oh, I got a 44 and a 9 and a 12 gauge. I was like, and Louis was like, you're a teacher. You shouldn't be talking about with students about guns. I was like, oh, it's fine. And then Miss fucking Fireball, she's a bitch. Like, okay, so Miss Hauser's son, right? He's like senior, I think. He came in that room. Like, well, he's been in there, sitting in Miss Hauser's chair, because she said he could. Miss Fireball walks in, Dylan, get out of the chair. It's not her. She walked in like she fucking owned the place. She's
now,
a bitch.
for the moment you've all been waiting
I hate her.
I'm Marty Robbins.
Yes.
Fuck you and your kid. I threw him in the river. Well said, Marty. By the way, a lot of you guys are getting upset that we don't do a Marty Robbins meme every episode, but we just need better Marty Robbins memes. Look, I don't make the memes for Gun Meme Review. That's on you guys. So you make good Marty Robbins memes.
Must assure stay steal to strategically transfer equipment to alternative locations.
think it sullies his name to do
Larry,
that.
my eyes all
Smoking on the
video.
shit that killed... Smoking on the shit that killed Shinzo Abe. It's honestly so ghetto, it's impressive. I think I've sworn off talking about that one, though. YouTube's not a huge fan of when I do that. GunTubers reviewing any gun. Firearms deserve your respect. Take them seriously and get training. GunTubers reviewing lever actions. Yeehaw, partners! I'm the rootin'est, tootin'est, pew-pew, shootin'est cartoon cowboy stereotype of the Old West. Get along, little doggies. Okay, look,
That's so
it's true
fucking
that firearms are not a toy. They can be
Yeah,
fun,
they're not.
but to a certain degree, they should still be treated with respect. If you think I'm not going to do some cowboy roleplay if I ever do a lever action video,
Okay, lever actions are fun as fuck to hit. Like, I can't do it super fast like that one kid on YouTube. He just like that, but so I don't know if it was the gun's fault or my fault, but I was shooting a lever action. It was a cheaper lever action, so it was probably the gun's fault. If it wasn't, then I'm sorry. Like, I broke a gun. It was a, little 30-30. And I was shooting it. And I was like, hey, I asked the gun range owner if I could, because we were at an outdoor range. I was like, hey, is it alright if I, just shoot this as fast as I can? He was like, yeah, sure. I mean, there's people fucking full auto and machine guns. I was like, okay. So I did that. And, on the 5th or 6th chamber, when I did that, pulled the trigger, that gun fucking just fell apart. I looked at him, he looked at me, I looked down at the gun, I was like, shit. Because, I had just bought that gun, not too long ago. Well, maybe, I think, a year ago now. I still have my 30-30, it wasn't the one, that's why I bought a more expensive one. But,
you're on some
story.
different shit. I will absolutely be doing that. Why? Because it makes me happy. And if that makes you upset, I'm genuinely sorry about whoever. Every time I pull out my gun, people are freaking out. I genuinely have no idea what the context for this photo is, and in fact, I'm really not even sure this is a meme. The only reason I'm including this is that I saw this in my feed, and this guy looks just like older PewDiePie. You know, when Pewds inevitably moves to the United States and becomes based. You know, the guy who inspired Gun Meme Review by doing meme review that he took from somebody else, and so
The
on and so
PUBG
on.
bridge.
It's the circle of life, nothing to
I remember
Anyhow,
that.
It is evolving, just backwards. So what the fuck is that? Well, hypothetical viewer, I'm glad you asked. That is a new release that I will inevitably see at SHOT Show called the RZMK 357. It's a bullpup revolver. Every day we stray further from God's light. That is a 357
I'm gonna cry.
revolver that opens up, kind of like, I guess, a Webley would. But instead, I guess bullpup, if you can bullpup a revolver. The idea is you can get a longer barrel, which means, obviously better accuracy from a shorter package. Giggity. But it's double action only. So I would have figured that the single action, that function of pulling back the hammer so you get a lighter trigger pull, would have been one of the factors on a revolver that gives you better accuracy. Never mind, I'm overthinking this. Either way, it terrifies me because I don't know if these people have ever seen how catastrophic malfunctions on a revolver work.
Yeah.
It's a neat idea, but I like my hands. When you buy that used rifle from the pawn shop, hope the previous owner wasn't too hard on it. The used rifle. If you get that joke,
I just
you
got
should
it.
probably go to church on Sunday. I'll see you there. My right nut staring down the barrel of my Glock when I appendix carry. Look, all of the experts agree. You're not really a gamer if you're not holding your right testicle hostage. No joke, appendix carry is actually my favorite way to conceal carry. Yeah, I agree. That puts a lot of faith in the mechanical
too.
safeties on the internals of a Glock. The answer is don't think about it, Morty. Yeah, I've got level 4 plates. The double-hot buckshot pellets flying at your dick at 1,500 feet per second. God, this is such a fried meme. Although not entirely ineffective against heavily armored hard targets. What he sees versus what she sees. This is a message brought to you by Night Vision Gang. I should bring my night vision to SHOT Show. When I'm selling a demilled Sten gun kit I bought from Apex Gun Parts and the buyer rolls up in a black Suburban. This is the worst trade deal in
It's a
the history of trade deals possibly ever. The TLDR is that somebody got nabbed off a gunbroker because of the way that a parts kit was cut. It was super weird. Mr. Gunsgear did a great video on that whole debacle. I think I saw that on his social media. The ATF nabbing you on things they previously said was okay, but went back on? No, that's never happened. Can't wait to see what happens with arm braces. Know
Yeah,
your
the whole
guns
fucking... Okay. So, I don't know the whole story on the fucking assault weapon thing, but they finally got banned in, like, Texas or something. I'm not sure. Well, obviously not, because I'm in all those, but
pronouns.
I don't know, I'm just not gonna
He,
get
him. She, her. Fortunate son. Yeehaw. Ooh.
I thought they said pick.
I bet you thought you had me there. I'm edgy. Not that edgy. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this far into the episode. I appreciate you guys staying to the end. And as always,
No.
I will see you sexy YouTube
I'll
motherfuckers.
save you a seat, though. That's for
in the
sure.
next video. Subscribe.
Yes. Subscribe to this. Why am I not subscribed? Holy fuck. Subscribe to him. Alright. I'll see you on the next one. Love ya.